What's up, guys? Welcome back to another shit-tastic video. And if you're not stupid, you clicked on this video because you obviously want to know how to wash your car without even touching it, because you're lazy, like half of America. So before I get into that, I just want to make a little brief side note. You won't believe that it's 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, and what was supposed to be a little cat nap at like 5 in the afternoon turned into a full fucking sleep session. So I woke up at about 8 p.m. and now my sleep schedule is fucked. And that's an understatement. So without further ado, let's get into this shit. Alright, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You made it to the car wash, okay? So first thing you're gonna need is money. And a place where you can go pressure wash your car. Because, well, you can't use the pressure washers without any money. Now can you? Now, disclaimer, just specifically so no one actually goes and wastes any money on this method won't work if your car looks like any of the following.
Oh, look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
Alright, so now that we got that out the way, hopefully you use your common sense and don't waste any of your hard-earned coin on this method of washing your car. So now we can move into step 1, which is going to be pre-soaking the car. That's what you're seeing on the screen right now. Basically a light stream of kind of like this, it's water, but it's kind of mixed with this soapy material, but it's not really soap. I don't know what it is, but basically this loosens up all the dirt on your car, and whenever you go back over it, it makes all the dirt that was on your car fall off way easier than it would if you hadn't pre-soaked the car. Alright, so for this next step, you kind of have a choice. You can either go over it with high pressure water, or you can go over it with high pressure soap. Now, the reason I say you have a choice is because they're both really high pressure, so it doesn't really matter, Either way, the dirt's gonna come off. I use water just because I like the way it looks when I'm rinsing the pre-soak off. But honestly, this one's purely up to you. It doesn't really matter. The only thing that I have to say about this is if your rims are painted or powder coated, when it comes to like the highest pressure that the gun can go to, just like you can see on the screen right now, don't use the highest pressure setting for your wheels when you go to rinse them off. Try to let it just sprinkle. But for the car, just light that bitch up, bro. Alright, so for this next step, basically it's based off of whether you use soap or water, but for the video I use water, so I'm about to drown the fucking car in as much high pressure soap as possible. Do not get the high pressure soak confused with pre-soak. They're not the same thing, I promise you. So I'm about to drown this bitch in soap because I'm 18 and I'm still a kid on the inside, and shit like that actually looks really entertaining to me. So here we go. So far it's been pretty easy, and it's only just gonna get easier. All you're doing right here is repeating step 2 and just rinsing the car off, honestly. And if you fuck this up, honestly, you shouldn't even clicked on the video. But now all you want to do is rinse the car off, and after you rinse the car off, you're gonna want to apply some clear coat all over the car. Now, however, I don't really think the clear coat that they put in these pressure guns is the best. I would personally recommend to buy other clear coat from like an actual name brand company, but I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna do that. But it gets the job done for like a couple of days, and then you're left looking stupid again when it rains. Alright, so now that the car is looking all shiny and good and stuff, you can't forget about your wheels and your tires. Because if your paint looks good and then your wheels and tires look like shit, more really your wheels, fuck the tires. But if your wheels look like shit, you're not getting anywhere. So if you're at a decent pressure washer, it should have a setting for like tire cleaner or wheel cleaner, or sometimes it'll even say fucking engine bay cleaner of all things. But either way, it should say tire cleaner. You're just gonna go around the car and spray all 4 wheels with this stuff. It actually works pretty good at mine. I don't know about yours, so yeah. Alright, so this is pretty much getting to the end of the video. The only thing I'm going to tell you now is what not to use. And this little brush right here, that thing right there, no, never use those. This will destroy your paint. I don't even know why it's on the ground, but that's all the more reason not to use it, because people wash their muddy ass trucks off, rough country bullshit, and leave them on the floor, on the ground, all dirty and shit. So, yeah. Ooh, let me guys give you a startup clip real quick. Yeah, I really can't wait till I can get a V8 or just move up to something else. Don't get me wrong, I love this fuck ass car, but I've had it for like 5 years. It's time to step up to something new. So, I know I don't do it in this video specifically because I left my microfiber towels at the house, but for drying the car, please don't leave water on your car like this. You will get water spots. Now, I got lucky because I drove with a little bit of pace on the way back to the house, so I didn't get any water spots, but you probably will. Because who wants to drive above the speed limit to dry their car off? But just pack microfiber towels and go around the car to dry it off, okay? Now, when you wipe with the microfiber towels, don't wipe in circles. Wipe in long, straight strokes, because if you wipe in circles, that's how you're going to swirl your paint. And that's the last thing that you want. I promise you. But, if that's the life you want to live, that's the life you want to live. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just an 18-year-old that's in his freshman year of college and didn't even graduate high school a full year ago yet. I mean, what do I know? But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For those of you that have been around since day one, you already know the drill. Remember to share these videos with your friends and not your families and little sisters and stuff. I don't need any more parents saying that I taught their 6-year-old a new word in my comments section. But if you're new and you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below. And if you want to join the dev squad, also smack that sub button too. That would help us a lot. And once again, for you day ones, comment down below telling me if you want to see this style of video more often, or if you never want to see this shit again, because this video is absolute hell to make, only because I've never done this before. So with all that being said, there's nothing else to be said, and this has been JDev17, and I am out.